Not too long ago,
Here we go.
Zoombinis enjoyed the good life.
Okay, first ever recording.
Though they all look
Starting
slightly
with
different.
Zoombinis. This is
Different
an
eyes,
old favorite
noses,
from my
hair,
childhood.
feet. Such differences meant nothing to the Zoombinis.
This
And so they
is
lived
so
happily on
cute to
Zoombini
me.
Isle, making small, useful products which were prized the world over. The Zoombinis had a sense of fulfillment and inner peace, not to mention healthy bank accounts. Then one day, who should show up but the Bloats? The Bloats offered to help the Zoombinis grow their businesses, expand their trade routes, and improve their quality of life. Being trusting sorts, the Zoombinis agreed. But before long, the Bloats had taken over everything. Stealing profits, canceling holidays, piling on work. The Zoombinis were getting pretty stressed out.
Or
Well, you
Zoombinis.
can push them only so far before they take matters into their own hands, so to speak.
No hands.
So they decided to escape and build a new home in a distant land.
Fuck yeah, freedom. Okay, I just had to let that intro go. I played this game so much. Okay, so the Zoombinis is an edutainment game. So as you go through, like you get to start, I used to always love this, that you get to create your Zoombini however you want. And the only limitation is that you can't do, I think you may be able to do, yeah. I think that there's like, that each one has to be unique, but like you can literally just do the same one, like so. I'll probably just go do that for this. So the reason why it's important to do the meetings like this is because each of the puzzles actually relates to what pieces that they have. So based on whatever kind of arrangement they have, you'll see each new puzzle for each section as you proceed. What parts they have will change how you can solve the puzzle, and it's actually I think it's easier to make it so that like try to get as many similarities as possible as you go. I'm just gonna stick with same hair and eyes. Last one? Okay. Full vote. Let's escape. So we're going to bail out from the slave camp and go on an expedition.
Days tossed about by a stormy sea, the Zoombinis reach the shore of a peculiar land.
Okay, so I still remember all this from my childhood, but every puzzle, it's always the same puzzle for each route, but they'll get harder with each time you clear it. But you have to actually click on the question mark if you don't know what you're doing. So this one's the allergic cliffs. Feeling stuck? Don't worry, brave explorer. You have all the information you need to complete this challenge and get your Zoombinis through. Take your time, look for patterns, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. If few of our little blue friends are left behind, they'll be waiting at Zoombini Isle to try again. So it is entirely possible to fuck up and have to start over, but it's not that hard. So because they're all the same, or mostly the same, we're going to see. So basically how it is, you can see the two faces here. Each face is, as they say, allergic to specific traits. Since I've made them all very similar, it is, oh, okay. So the only thing different between this guy and these two was the colored nose. That means he's gotta be allergic to red noses. And we're gonna send all the red noses that way. Right. I think go ahead and be able to just send everyone down lower bridge. Only thing that that is this cute that they'll randomly celebrate when you do good moves. But yeah, the only other thing that might be a hold up is possible this guy's gonna be allergic to springs too. Nope, we're good. Here we go. On to the next puzzle.
You did it! You saved them all!
Celebration! Obviously, this game was made for kids, so.
These stone guards have their rules, so do proceed with skill. Zoombinis one guard won't allow, the other guard surely will.
How about that? Yeah, when you go between the maps, the guy will give
Where do
riddles.
they all come from?
Here we go again.
I love this. Is the personality characteristics of the characters. So this one is basically the more advanced of the allergic cliffs. So the difference here is that you have to pass by. So when I send him up this path, he has to be approved by this guard and this guard to be able to get in here. So you just have to see what they'll allow. Oh, he's not good at that.
Wrong way.
Okay. But we already know that he's good. So we'll send her up this way instead, so it goes down to the bottom one.
Hello.
The problem was that was my first one. I have no idea what she rejected, so see.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I think that guy's probably my favorite rock. This is the New York accent. Reminds me of a film. Right.
Don't be shy. Enjoy yourself.
Well, you're okay.
Hello.
Like,
Hello.
okay. So yeah, this is why I kind of cheese it by making them all the same, because it can make the puzzles very easy.
Oh my! You've done exceptionally well.
So
Carry on!
I don't know exactly how it's programmed, but I'm guessing it's not based on your specific group, so that like when it came in, so more than likely they had some kind of limitations, like, oh, guards only like specific hair or eyes. So because they all have the same hair and eyes, I had no trouble.
You've done quite well. How delightful.
And so our brave travelers
It's my favorite. Okay, this
continue
puzzle
on
is
to
has
this
always
dusty
been my favorite
wasteland
one.
until they meet Arno, the almost omnivorous, one very hungry pizza troll.
Ah, the pizza trolls. I to this day I'll still randomly
Fleas?
quote stuff.
You're not fleas.
Hmm.
Whatever
Whatever you are,
make
make me a pizza. I just fucking love this. So the way you have to do this is you have to guess what you want. You have no idea. Oh, I completely forgot to look at the question for last guy. Sorry. The pizza pass. Feeling stuck? Don't worry, brave explorer. You have all the information you need. Oh, it's the exact same information. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. So again, there's multiple ways of doing this. I personally like to play kind of like Mastermind and just do it one at a time.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
Okay. So that's a reject. So that means that no cheese on his pizza.
More toppings!
Okay. So he wants mushroom. You know he wants mushrooms, so stick with that.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
Okay, so no pepperoni. This is kind of hitting close to home because I'm very much like, I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it.
Something must go.
Alright, so it has to be this since you didn't want the, whatever those green things are. Jalapenos? Alright, so it must be mushroom and pineapple.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh.
Have a
Pizza party!
Splendid job!
Okay. So this one is both. It's easy. It gets harder with each fast, as I said before. But you don't really. They get like pissed off if you keep getting wrong, and then they'll eventually start smacking you away. So you just have to be careful as you play. But this first pass through is pretty easy. So you go through 3 puzzles, and then you finally manage to get to a campsite. Not the end of the game, way too quick, way too easy to do that for. You still got another 2 more sets of 3 puzzles, I believe.
Hold on! What's this? A campsite with hot soup all ready to eat? Looks like a fine place for Zoombinis to relax. But when they're ready to move on, they'll need a group of 16 along the path.
So they give you a choice here. Multiple things we could do. We could just leave them all here. They'll stay camped out in little cubby holes, and we can go back to Zombini Isle and bail out more. 384 different Zoombinis still in there. So there was 400 total at Zombini Isle, and the goal is to get them all from here out to their new home somewhere. It's going to be out over here. Back at the campsite. So there's 2 arrows because we have 2 different routes. Each have their own puzzles. So I'm thinking, well, I'm not sure how much I can drop down this episode. I'm definitely going to stop it for here for now because this was kind of just, I wanted to test things out. We'll see if the sound is all okay, and we'll upload it. Yeah, I think I'm going to at least do every route so you can get a see for what all the puzzles were, just my reaction to them, just remembering them from my childhood. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.